Hello, we're live. I move this. Oh, dear. Let's have a look. That'll do. That'll do. Let me get some paper. Okay. Okay, right. We're just gonna have a bit of a chill for a moment whilst I send some links and stuff. Then we can be good to go. So, let's see. I will continue on. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. And that's fine. And okay. I'm assuming everything's working because it's coming through on OBS, coming through on the stream. And oh dear. Okay. Let's find some of this. Oh, how loud would that be? That's too loud. Okay. Oof. Hello, Vinay. I'm just thinking about what kind of music really should we find? Because let's see, classical. I'm generally searching classical, but if there's no volume thing, I'll have to get a volume mixer up and just turn Chrome down. So oh wait. Well, it says royalty free, so I think we'll be fine. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, oh, the current, oh dear, no, my connection is, so the audio is coming through, I'm assuming, I am hoping, and, because it didn't say so, but oh well. Shall we just wait for a couple more minutes and then we'll start. I'm going to be using this paper, the that I managed to snag off eBay for cheap enough. It's from Daiso, which is a Japanese company, and this is brought back straight from Japan. So let's use this one because it's the brownest. But there's 4 colours in here and they're all pretty nice. Okay, we're good. Alright, you can see the pattern thing next to my webcam actually. Because of the way I've got it set up, there's a sliver. There is a small sliver of my desktop, so you can see sort of half of anyway, because I can move it here. I'll move it there, so you can actually see like the page I'm working with. There you go, that'll do. And I think I'm gonna pick a new track. Not that one. That one? That'll do. Let's start. Alright, so first thing it says is color side across the diagonals. So I'm going to, should I turn on the light? Ding. No. Not good for video. Okay. This is quite nice. Right, so the corners, which are always, unfortunately, one of the most annoying parts, but necessary. So, both corners. And I am doing this is the first time I'm doing this, so I don't have any practice with this at all. So, once we have the corners, and then it's fold down here with one... I need to turn the light for my own benefit. Let's see if this adjusts. It gets there. It gets there, that's good. That's good, right. So, we go here like that, but then it's a little notch where the line meets the other line. Right, and now from that we fold inwards horizontally until we reach the notch. So that's lined up pretty good. And all the way round then, it seems. So 3 out of 4 sides done. And last one. Last one just about right there. Okay, ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Now we have to do a weird kinda... this is gonna be awkward, because if you can see from the actual crease pattern here, it's a bit of a weird one. So I have to figure out how to do that easily, or nicely. No way that doesn't kaput this whole thing. I think that'll do, you know. Yes, that'll do. Okay, so now we have that one. We need to... Oh, god damn it. Alright. On the other sides then. Well, for this side it's easy enough because I have a pattern already to follow from. I have a reference point. And then for this side, we have to do the whole thing again to set up a reference point. And set up a and that lines up. Good. So that lines up. Oh, there we go. That lines up. So I'm doing this thing, and then I'm going to be folding this over because I've already got a point here. Here, I can fold the other point over quite easily to get all four. Okay, now we turn over. And now to the middle square, it wants me to fold half everything. Oh, it didn't want me to fold. Oh, okay, so I screwed up the sides then, that's fine. Honestly, I don't think that's too big of an issue. But I'll make sure not to do it again for this one. No. Oh well. So. And third side. Third side, make sure not to fold all the way to the end, just till we hit the corner. And last side. To finish the box on the outside. Okay, and now, ooh, what does it want? So it wants valley fold up to that notch, if I'm not mistaken. I am not mistaken, okay. So we're on step 6 right now. 6, if I'm doing it properly, should be like this. And then it should be like this to form the right angle. And then for the bottom corner there as well, could have done it there. Okay, grab the point and do it from there. Line everything up with the 3 points and fold. Okay. This one, because it's actually, funnily enough, quite hard to see a crease on patterned and not solid colour paper. But nonetheless, it's fine so far. Okay. Ooh, what does it want me to do now? So if we valley fold that, and then oh, okay. So that gets. So those get valley folded. Okay, so it kind of wants this thing. Hoping. I can kind of BS this to work. But it's looking to be a bit iffy. Although I think I've got it. Oh, okay, great. There we go. So we've got that, and Right, from this point, where do we go next? From this point, oh, it wants me to, oh, and then it wants me to do the sink. Oh, god damn it. Wait. Oh. Oh, open, oh, right, open sink. I missed. There's a lot of terminology, actually, that's surprising if I don't really know, but I sort of get the thing. Basically, so we've got these, and then what it wants us to do, I think, with the open sink is, you see how it forms like a triangle shape? It wants me to push that down. So it sinks in. And this is straightforward enough. Paper, shite to do with tissue foil, which is essentially tissue paper stuck to foil, because then you get the folding properties of foil, which makes reverse folding and sinking, well, challenge to say the least. But now that's done. This one's a fold. How the fuck? Excuse me? Oh, okay. I'm to completely ignore the other layer and just do the initial layer, I guess. Oh, that is definitely a right angle. Okay. And then to fold like this. Like this. So now we're on 10 to 11. Oh, repeat 10 to 11 on the other side. Gotcha. One may find that it happens to be rather much easier folding from a video than a crease pattern. Well, not than a diagram. Of course, it's damn near impossible from a crease pattern. That's a completely different matter entirely. But from a diagram, you don't really get to see how they do things like these. So I'm having to kind of figure things out as we go along. Which I'm assuming I have to take this down and fold. It's like from here. Hold on. Okay, so from here, I have to take this across and this down and fold like this, which is I think what they're saying. Right, because then it's repeat on the other side. I do like strings. But then I have to get that through that. Okay. Okay. Now that that's done, I should orient it this way. So this way to the camera, which is the same way they have it on there in step 15. And now, what's this? Okay, so fold across from there, up, and back, and then fold across from there, and back, and then fold across from, Entschuldigung? Oh god, it wants me to do that. I'm assuming that's alright. So yeah, it did. So first of all, it was there and back. Then it was there and back, and now it's here and back, and that's the. But it matches the crease, so I'm taking it at face value. Okay. So now for the tip. What does it want? It wants in step 18 like this, because that like that, so that makes that crease. Oh dear, oh my goodness, the next bits are horrible. Okay, so now we got that. That needs to be apparently... Okay. Sunk and then reverse that, so that becomes like this. I did that wrong. Other way around, I guess. So out. This bit, this front bit needs to go out, and then this bit needs to go back in. Very carefully. Aha! And with a bit of squishing and kind of forcefully persuading. Some physical persuasion. We have that. It's this way. No, it is this way. Yes, we have that. So now it wants me to sync fold this area, which is a mix sync. What the fuck is a mix sync? Mate. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, so how does this work? In fact, quite horribly, I'm assuming. How in the fuck? See, I'm struggling a tad, Ral. Because I meant to kind of reverse the fold on this. In some unfathomable way. Assume if I do the rest of the sync, it makes it slightly easier. Okay, so the top bit collapses just about fine. The bottom, however, ah dear, is gonna take a little bit more persuasion. That check just finished nicely. Okay. If I just kind of force it inwards by pushing it, I guess, in this case, it'll be fine. Everything will be okay. Ideally. Okay, that collapses. For fuck's sake. That collapses. Whoa, okay. That's the most annoying fold I've had this yet. Ooh. Shouldn't be so bad. Okay, do that. Oh, and then that. And then fold, excuse me, what? Oh, the inside. The inside gets folded across. Yes. So once the inside gets folded across, and I appear to have slightly misfolded this to the point where I have to redo it. It's fine. It still works. As long as it still works, and repeat on the other side. Yes, well. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now that we've done that, from the back it wants to be folded up. So it wants to be folded up and parallel like this, or perpendicular rather. And from this point, it wants to fold halfway, so maybe I'll reverse this fold quickly and kinda try to judge it from that. Okay, well that's lined up, okay, and press! Okay. Not sure how well it shows up on the camera, but sure I can point there, that one, and that one. Yes, those two. And so now it wants something like that. Oh, okay. It's getting more awkward by the second. But it's not as bad as that mixed sync there. Sync folds are the bane of my life. They're also, anyone ever wants to do, origami the bane of your life, unless you happen to be very good at them, in which case, well, I'm speechless. Okay, so, and it wants me to do that. Fun. I have to be really precise with this, I know it, otherwise it will screw it up so bad. Like, if it's off by more than maybe a millimeter. The fuck? Excuse me? Ay, my goodness. Right. What does it want me to do? It wants me to mountain these and sync those and move it up. Or rather, move it up. Oh, that's not that bad actually, that's fine. I can get that. Okay. So, what does it want now? Now it wants some weird ass looking trickery. Which, oh dear, how do I do this? Because it's, I mean, unless it's just folding this flap in and yeah, it is just that. Okay, and on the other side, I will show it to you. You see how there's a triangle thingy popping out here? Well, because of the folds we did earlier, I can do a thing and kind of tuck this away nicely. Bang, and the dirt is gone. Okay, now it wants the fold. This one. So I'm going to do that. And it wants it, I think, parallel to the other. Oh, do they fuck it up right now? Alright. And then it wants a perpendicular fold in step 32. Perpendicular fold across for the tip. Which is how the frick am I going to measure that? Oh, judge it. Just eyeball it, because this should be perpendicular anyway. From here to here, to this corner to that corner, must be perpendicular if I folded it correctly. Okay, and then fold it down horizontally. Fold it down horizontally from here. I'm thinking I may have to somehow procure a slightly better looking recording device, because well, I try to have a test live stream on my phone, so I can do this with my phone, because obviously my phone has a 24 megapixel camera, which okay, so let's it's 1080p versus this, which is more like 540p or something. So this is gonna be less quality on my phone, but YouTube makes it so that you have to have 1,000 subscribers before you can live stream on mobile. 1,000 subscribers. Now, even not being good at maths, you can probably tell that I'm very far away from 1,000 subscribers. But if you get your Facebook friend list and their friends list to subscribe, then we'll do it. Then we'll probably reach 1,000, depending on how large your Facebook friend list is. Okay, so now it wants the vertical one, which, oh dear, no, I don't have already pre-creased. So that's gonna be that thing. I use the site more. It's quite good for this stuff. It just sort of plays on its own whilst I fuck things up. Alright, goddamn. Let's pretend that never happened, because that was a slight fuck up. Thank you, music. Very cool. Alright. Okay, so now it wants a diagonal one going from Vol. Exactly? Oh, right, because there's a fold there. There's a point there where two things cross, but it's rather hard to see. It wants me to fold across from that point there, so I can see it, but you can't, basically, because it's quite hard to see on this paper, and that's fair enough, really. Alright, because we're using this one could go straight down. Oh my goodness, and like that. Okay. Oh, and now tuck the tail in apparently. Oh wait, no, and then open the tail apparently, so let me try to do this kinda in a reversed way. There we go. Flap. That was fine. Fold the flap up. Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. It's shaping the tail now. Or is it the head? I don't know. Probably the head. I don't know. I'm gonna get things wrong, aren't I? Anyway, that flap goes up. These two go down, I think. So we have kinda this thing here. And then from there, oh, it wants me to fold it a weird kind of downwards. Wait, I already did that. Wait, did I? No, maybe? Yeah? Vielleicht? Yeah, no, I did that already. So that's fine. That's a crease again. Oh, for piss sake. Oh, for piss sake. What the fuck am I meant to do here? This is, panic. Thank you, music, for making this so much better. Ah! Open sinks. Open bloody sinks. Huh. Where do I open sink from? I have a fold. Where do I have the fold? Oh dear. So there's supposed to be a fold here? That I haven't evidently done. I have done that fold. Maybe. Maybe I did it wrong. Maybe I did the other one. But I'm going to do it now. Because it doesn't seem to have buggered me. And now it wants me to open sync from there. So how the fuck do I... Do I just do that? If I just do that, I'm going to be rather annoyed. Because there's a wait, unless I'm well, no, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm not doing this wrong at all. Not yet, anyway. Mind. Oh, there we go. We got it, boys. No, it wants a whit? It wants me to fold that out, but no, it wants me to fold that out to there, but somehow... Oh god. Okay. I'm sure you now see my like sort of thought process when trying to go through things blind, essentially. And it's not as if the music's particularly helping me, but I'm sure it'll be very entertaining. Because I have to somehow, some fucking how. I'm assuming it's slightly open, so that's why I can do that. Oh! 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 Uh-oh! That's a breakthrough. That bit doesn't look like much, but it's worth, yes. Oh! Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And it has worked. It has worked just like how the diagram says it would, I think. But it's a bit uneven, unfortunately. That's because I did this side a bit wrong. It's supposed to be over a bit more. To about there. So now we got that. Okay. Now it wants me to do a valley, back, and a mountain forward somewhere nondescript along there. And now I'm to close this. I'm watching the preview, so... Fuck? It works? Look at that. That's a thing. Okay, now to kind of polish up the head, I'm assuming. So... Alright, so extract a flap of paper from somewhere up my ass, apparently. Oh, okay. Okay, I've extracted the paper up there, and that's been moved out. So now it looks like that. And repeat on the other side. Alright, let's not look at the sink. Let's not look at the sink. The sink can't hurt you. The sink's not there, the sink. Sinks can hurt. Okay. Nice. Okay, so now we close sink. What exactly? Entschuldigung? Oh my god. Oh, we do it one side only. That makes things slightly more reasonable. Wait, this side, and then... do that thing. Okay, so now we have that line on there. That is the line. And now it wants me to kind of close sync that. So how am I meant to close sync that like that? Because it wants me to do it from there as well. Ah, dude. because the crease abruptly stops, unfortunately. I guess I suppose it wants me to go all the way. So now the crease doesn't stop and I can ideally kind of force a thing to happen. Force a thing to happen which you can't see clearly because if you can figure out what's going on, that would be a miracle, because I can barely figure out what's going on. But it's catchy. But we got it, I think. Yeah, we got it. Just a bit. Just a bit. Might not be the neat. How does this go? Might not be the neatest, granted. Because I may have folded it too far. God fucking damn it. Ah, dear. You see, these sinks are horrible. Sinks are frankly just expletive. So I have to do this again and try to cue the sad music indeed. A bit clumsy, granted, but hopefully a bit clumsy will suffice. I say, a bit clumsy will suffice? It's not that bad. Ah, okay. Now that struggle's over with, time for some more easy stuff. In 49:50, and there's plenty more steps. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Of us? Oh. Then I guess. Are you just... Is this just drawing lines on top of whatever the fuck it wants? I suppose. Anyway, Oh. So what does it want me to do? That forwards. Where's the through the fold there? And collapse that down like that. Excuse me? Fucking excuse me? What am I... God damn it. Right. I'll have to... hopefully figure this out in a nice and timely manner. Well, this is a conundrum. Indeed. A conundrum that must be solved. And then the second reverse fold, so zigzag it, I'm assuming. Well, if it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, looks like a duck, walks like a duck, and quacks like a duck, then let us say it is a duck. It's not particularly the neatest, granted, because I had to force it a bit. I need to adjust that. But ideally, we should be getting there. Okay. No, always assume. Assume and get it right. That's kind of how you do things. Oh, okay. So fold it back down so it's like this. And then you want me to zigzag that in? Oh. I can zigzag that in for you. Just give me a quick moment. Tough, force everything through. Yeah. It's getting rather fiddly now, unfortunately. No, that's meant to go like that, and then you're meant to reverse fold in, so this can go like this. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Casey, anything? No? Good. That's the idea, I guess. Oh, and then just kinda, there's a little notch back here. Tuck that back. Tuck that back. Oh, right, this is supposed to be over here. Ah, but I moved over the other side. So, oh, okay. Phew, an easy one. No, never mind. I'm still wrong. Because now it's small folds. Small, lovely small folds. That are very tiny. Okay, so I just moved my mic, so it might sound a bit different. I'm supposed to be getting the right windows out at the right time. Okay. So once we've done that, and it's been 50 minutes, gosh. That's what origami does, huh? Oh God, what? Okay. Do you see number 61? I've got a 15 by 15 sheet of paper and it's already this small. And you want me to go smaller. Are you bloody kidding me? Okay, that's one of the two folds that it demands. The second one will go here. Very precise spot, right. Zoom back out, kinda. And then, oh right, it's because it's for the wings, so for the it does a bit of a pattern. So you got that, no. So I think the way it's best to be folded is like that, and then sort of open it back out with the littlest notch. Because the wings are always very delicate, especially if you're folding with smaller paper rather than larger. Because of course I could always have done this in 30 by 30, but that's tissue foil, and this has too many sync folds. Unfortunately, I haven't used the tissue foil yet, but I might do a 30 by 30 one. I might do. Depends on how I'm feeling. Really. Okay, so now there's a notch, there's a second. Wait, no. Flatten that out. So, first, layer 1. Layer 1, And then layer 2. Layer 2 is where I do my thing. Well, I don't do my thing, I just do a thing and hope it works. But, everything should go to plan. I'm afraid you can't really see this because I have to be really up close to my face for this to hopefully be persuaded into the right place. Bitte schön. Vielen Dank. Okay, you know what? It's very nearly there. Oh, we got it! Look! You can barely see it, but and do it on the other side. Oh, back up we go. Right, so this hopefully should be quick, if at all possible, of course. So. Quickly do that, fold all the way so that I can sync fold it later. I can open it up back here and do a quick sync foldy job. So there's this little spike that I have to push down, essentially. And all it takes is a bit of wrangling with the paper to get it to kindly please stay in place. And then once it's there, it just sort of tensions out and does its thing, which is quite nice. Okay, so now we have that. Right, this way, this side. Now we have that this side. Okay, so that this side. Now we fold that across. Fold that up. And then the smaller triangle goes across again. Okay, and then do a thing with the wait. Am I brain farting here? I guess so. Wait, oh my goodness. So, we've got that line, because I have to think in mirrors. That line, that's the one. That's the one there. And now fold it across. And now multiple reverse fold as it mentions. So tighten this fold and start reversing everything multiple times. But obviously you want an odd number of reverses, so your final reverse is going to be reversed properly. Oh dear, that's off. That's not off right now. That's you see how off that is? So I'm just gonna force it to kindly not be off. There we go. Now it's not off. Now it's lined. Is that even how you're supposed to do it? It might not be. Sure does look like it though. Yeah, it does look like it. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, not at all. Right, okay, so that's evidently wrong. So... Oh! Out and... Oh, bloody hell. Thinking in mirrors is not helpful. Because I've evidently done something rather wrong. But that's... because that's definitely not it. Oh dear. How did I do the first one right then? So... maybe... no, but it can't be. Multiple reverse fold. So somehow I've managed to do something here which I can't do there. By sheer dumb bloody luck, I suppose. Oh, we're at a problem. We have a problem here. Oh, it's cause of something. If this was here, then that would collapse it down. But I missed a fold. I apparently... I seem to have missed a fold. Well, not, because that side's also symmetrical. Not good. Very, very not good. Because that's fine, that lines up. And then fold it across from there, so that has to fall down. And that folds reversely. Wait. No, that's a dumb idea. Never mind, that's a dumb idea. So it has to... But I'm reaching the same point, unfortunately. Right, so how the frick does it? So how the frick does it lose this bit? This bit? Somehow I got lost on the other one. It would be something, of course, I did in the close sync, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would be something I did in the close sync. So let's go back before then. Before the said close sync. So it... So it wanted a close sync. So in this place it's correct. Next place it wants a close sync. So I have done that. Maybe I screwed that up? I wouldn't think so. But, you know, you never know. Oh, next it wants a close... Okay, so next it wants a close sync. So next is like that, and that is exactly how I've... That's not exactly how I've got it though, is it? Is it? Or is that exactly how I've got it? No, it's not. It is that. That's exactly how I've got it. Okay, so this... So the rest of the fold here is fine. That is all fine. That's all been done before. That's all quite vanilla and... But now, okay, so now it wants me to fold. to the bloody... to that line. Which I have done. And now it wants me to fold that over to here. But somewhere along here, some step really do appears to have gone a tad missing. Oh god, I mean... What did this okay, I'm gonna have to tear back my old... do be like this sometimes, you know, it really do. Okay, and then it wants to the first reverse. Oh no, it does end up like that. Then did I just go with it? Oh, can't believe it. So have I been doing it right the whole time? Am I just being a bit of an idiot? Because it seems like the answer to that would be yes, I'm being a bit of an idiot. Huh. Well, let's just carry on with that. And unless it's a thing, which it probably isn't. And yeah, well, screw it. It's still vaguely looks like what I have. I'll see if if it ends up the same as the other one, then I'll call it a success, shall I? So frankly, I don't think this is particularly integral to the rest of the build. How we're getting this like sort of reverse thing right is, and that is proving a tad bit of a challenge, it seems. Oh, wait, no, I think I've done it. My goodness, that was an unnecessary struggle. But look, I've done it. And all I need to do is remove the notch, which goes back here. Okay. Now for the wing bit, which is, funnily enough, more straightforward than the debacle I just went through. So that would just be sort of zigzaggy, this top flap here, several times over, and folding increasingly small and delicate folds. Its wings always make you do that. Wings always make you do that, don't they? Like, I've folded an eagle before, and the wings were like the worst, most delicate little bit. But it does look damn nice. And American. Because, I mean, it is a bold eagle design, and I did use it brown and white, so it's America. America. America does what an America do best. Which right now is a whole lot of geopolitics I don't really want to get into. Anyway, moving on from that subject. The wings are taking the piss. Right, you know what? Let me search for something. 12, I think. Yes. Tweezers. To kind of fix this thing. Okay, because when in doubt, when it's too small, just tweezers it. Okay. And finally, this last top part of the wing. And then we obviously have about 24 more steps to go, unfortunately. But, you know, such is life when trying to fold a complicated model. From scratch, mind, from a diagram. If this was from a video, this would probably take him 40 minutes. Which is still not a short time, mind, but it's much shorter than right now. Oh, Bleen. Drop that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's no good. Put on this side. Doesn't need to work on the other side, but it should ideally work on the other side. Oh. This is a very spoopy track. And it's kind of worked. Come on, man. Do the thing. Do the thing. It's not done the thing. Guys, it's not done the thing. Oh, I you can barely see it, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was doing it, I'm sorry. That's me trying to concentrate too hard. Trying to finish this. By using tweezers. Because it's getting to that point. Gets to that point, you know, you've gone too small. Well, if it gets to this point, it gets the point. This is the point where I should have used 30 by 30, but I'm too stubborn to, and also can't afford any good, nice 30 by 30 paper, and don't want to use tissue foil. To be honest, gotta be honest. Huh. Okay. Whew. Oh my goodness, that just took a year or two of my life. Anyway, back to 64. Oh. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. It wants me to do a thing. A thing by which... I mean, so from this tail, fold it up here, and then fold it back down halfway. which is fine. That's alright. So now it's like this. And then fold this one across like that. This one across like that, and we are getting to the end. I can feel it. Like that? A bit more. And then sling it inside somewhere. Nearest available space. Alright, so that's that. That's the tail. 66. What does 66 want? Oh, it wants me to stuff the cheeks in the side of the bird. Wait. Oh. Oh, okay, hold on. I've got a little bit of a thing that I would like to fix. Yes, okay, that's fixed. Just ignore that. That was fine. That's a little bit of a thing. Now it wants me to stuff their cheeks. Which are here. Here. And tuck them inside so it's rounded more. Again, I'm having to resort to tweezers because the alternative is to struggle at this for far too long for far too little reward. That's one side. Interesting music that it's moved on to. It's like a fucking funeral for like some like, yeah, it's like one of those like grand state funerals. Anyway, now it wants me to open the boy up. Oh, it did it. It opened slightly, and now it wants me to do what exactly? Oh. Hold on. So I'm gonna have to tweezer from the back and kind of get it from the front, you know? Probably don't, but okay, so we got that. Then I fold these bits down. Kind of squeeze them. This is also a horrible, horrible fold to do. Don't try this at home, kids. Even though it's not dangerous, this might lead to sanity loss. But it's fine, because we've been on lockdown for over 2 months. What sort of sanity do you expect to have? Dear. Alright, so I'm just sort of kind of forcing it to be where I want without too much thought. Then down here I think I need to put slightly more thought in. I mean, it kind of did it for me anyway, really, so like... Like that. That's symmetrical. And then it wants me to kind of bob the head back. Some fucking how, huh? Alright. I've to... Final shaping folds are always some of the worst, mostly, because they're always the fiddliest, the hardest. Maybe not the hardest is always the sync folds. So the fiddliest folds for just that tad extra detail. That's horrible. That's not have on that side. I don't quite know what it wants me to do there, but frankly, I've given it a try, and it's turned out to be absolutely no different from the model before. So it's fine, I'll leave it at that. Okay, this one is to... hide the worst of the legs. Hide the legs so it looks slightly better. And that I can do. That's a doable one. At least I think. Alright. Hold on again. Again, I did something, but for no effort, for no progress apparently. So I'm going to disregard that too. This is, yeah, 30 by 30 models. Oh, and then I think it wants me to round stuff off, like open that. And I think we're done. This is just last of the shaping things. This is a complicated one, yeah. I mean, as soon as I saw it, it was like, this is complicated. But complicated makes a good looking model. From one sheet of paper, get something that looks rather decent. There we have it. Our finished model. In all its glory. Wow, that was an interesting stream of me going half mad. But we finished it. Yeah, I think it turned out well. So, anyway, if you can message me later, suggest names in the chat, or message me later and suggest names there. This has been tonight's Origami stream. I thank you for watching. And goodbye.